Good morning, fellow option traders. This is Jeff, and welcome to the daily scan for Thursday, December 11th, 2014. All right, yesterday, let's take a quick peek at Treasury budget here and see how the government did in November. So, fiscal year 2015 is this salmon-colored line here. So there was a deficit for November, although not nearly as bad as it has been the last 3 years, 14, 13, and 12, as indicated here by these bars. As a matter of fact, gee, it wasn't that bad at all. Do they have a reason? Let's see here. I don't really see anything right off the bat. I'm sure there are several reasons, but it wasn't too bad, actually. Jobless claims today, retail sales, import and export prices, business inventories, all coming up this morning, some before market, some after the market opens. Okay, shooting across over to Asia, wow, bearish across the board, similar to the way it was here, and in Europe today, about noon, it's mixed with, it's been doing nothing but dropping since the open. Let's see. Yeah, that particular one was the FTSE, but you can see the stocks here, stock 600, also sliding in midday trading. And I didn't even get a chance to look at any of these articles here, mainly because I had Windows decided to put 26 updates on my computer this morning. So it took quite a while to get all those in and reboot and do all that stuff, because otherwise I would not have been able to function while I was doing that in the background. So looking at the futures here, it looks slightly positive. Gold is down 680 overnight. Oil is at 61.41. The dollar's at 88.56, and the dollar euro pair is at 124.5, roughly. Yesterday was quite a day, was it not? And this picture over here looks a lot different than it did yesterday morning. I debated at 3:30 when my alarm went off to make any decisions on whether to enter or exit trades at 3:30 in the afternoon. And I was thinking about bailing on NDX and Tesla, because I wasn't sure exactly what was going to happen today. But I decided not to. Take a quick look at Costco here. Actually, we might get a slight nudge up today, but the way that it's looking right now, we just kind of hang in there. This has been, the stock has moved up to the edge here and pulled back to the edge on the downside. So it's been a pretty wild ride yesterday for almost everything. I mean, we're going to be taking a look at everything here in the A+ scan. So it's been pretty crazy, has it not? Yes, it has. Even NAVB has been inching up. My speculative pharmacy stock. So anyway, let's get started with the A+ list and quit dilly-dallying around here. Okay. Apple, inching up to our target up here. we need to give that, no, take a look at it today. Or actually tomorrow. Tomorrow, we can't do anything today if we're going to do 50 delta. Amazon also creeping up towards the target. Let's move that over. So it looks a little bit more appealing visually. Again, we're just waiting. Boeing. Whoa. Big red one for yesterday on Boeing. Definitely will not be chasing that. I wonder how Alibaba did. Well, it kind of hung in there, I guess you might say. Didn't give up everything that it gained on Tuesday, like just about everything else did. So it's looking a little bit stronger. BIDU, we're pretty happy about that, and this is good enough for me right now to take a look at possibly jumping in on this with another trade, maybe for tomorrow. So I'm going to put an alert in here. We're looking for a movement below yesterday's low. I'm not going to split hairs here. We're at 67, 65. We're looking for 70. We've already tipped over on the MACD, so all we need is a little bit indication here with the price action today. I'm pretty sure that if this alert goes off, we're going to get a hook here. And we may enter with a 50 delta or close to a 50 delta that would expire tomorrow. So we would be adding to that position. Chipotle, still choppy? Yeah, still choppy. Channel, if you were to put support and resistance lines here to create a channel, it would definitely be moving down, but man, it's just, I've seen better movements. And this is a $650 stock, so I'm going to keep that in mind too. Costco, we kind of already looked at that one. Pretty wild ride yesterday. Their earnings, well, they didn't really give anything. They don't have their earnings results. Well, that's strange. Huh. We're like, that should be posted on there, but it's not. Oh well. Shame on you, Thinkorswim. How could you have missed that? Anyway, we're just going to hang in on that Iron Condor and see how it wiggles around today. Here is the Dow. Not looking real good. The reason that I read, I'm not a big follower of the Dow, but the reason that I read for these big moves down here is Dow is heavy on oil stocks, as they say. Well, let's take a look at who's in the Dow 30. Let's see. Public. IBC, double, company, public, lovers and losers, top by industry. Let's see here, company profile, current account, and personal. Let's see, how do we find out here? Hang on a second. I found it. It's here. Public. Let's go down here. Who's in the Dow? All right. CVX, Chevron is here. Exxon. Yeah, Chevron and Exxon. That's who's in the Dow. So, in case you're wondering, the Dow, is dependent on the performance of these ultra heavyweight stocks. And, Apple's not even in there. That's funny. I think that's funny anyway. Okay, enough about that. But anyway, that's the reason for the big move in the Dow, although, as we look at this, there's really only two oil company stocks in there. So, I don't know. Anyway, let's take a look at gold. Nice, it's moving up. Let's just keep it up. I like to see it keep going. Google, pretty close to our target here, but I don't know. This is pretty much as far as it's been going. I might consider something around a 40 delta for tomorrow if we get a move below here. I'm reaching for straws here. I'm going to list it as a 20 delta. So if you want to go a little bit deeper for tomorrow, depending on, how you want to, what kind of premium you're looking for. But I would be looking for probably like a 2-to-1 or 3-to-1 risk reward on this to give me something that would give me a little bit of a cushion, a little bit of wiggle room, I guess you might say, if we were to take a look at it right now. Maybe, like this one here at 530. The stock is currently at 528. We pick out a 530, and that would give us $1 to $2.50. So that's like a 2.5 to 1 risk reward. And the risk profile would look like this. So even if it doesn't do anything, we still have a profitable trade and get a little bit of movement down, and we can take that to the bank. So that would be what I would be looking for that for today. All right, moving right along here. I noticed that the volume on my microphone was down. I don't know how it got moved because I never move it, but it was moved down. So if this is loud compared to previous recordings, maybe, I don't know for how long, maybe a week or so, I apologize for that. And if you were upset because you couldn't hear it well enough, well, I just fixed it. Okay, LinkedIn. We're definitely in a pretty nice downtrend here. Got burnt on this last week. Considering the overall market yesterday, LinkedIn didn't really participate in that huge movement. So I'm not going to do anything about it for right now. NDX, we're looking pretty good on that. That was not a 20 delta, it was like a 30 or 40 delta. Like I mentioned, this is a $5 spread with a 330 credit, so that's even better than 2-to-1. That's more like a 1 point something 5 something to 1 risk reward. So we'll see how that works out. And of course, the Iron Condor that expires next week is looking pretty good. Now, NDX, I have to get out of it today. I believe it expires on Thursday. I don't know, I was looking for some information on that, and I was having problems finding it. So it says 0 here, so I think it expires today. Either way, I'm getting out today anyway. I wouldn't stretch this any further. So, do I have a target? Yeah, I think I have a target. I'm going to get out for 30 cents. So, create closing order for 265. No, I'm going to go for 30 cents. And I could make it good till canceled, but I'm only going to run it for today anyway because I'm going to get out today. So we have positions here, not there, here, and here. So there. Okay, we're good to go on that then. Now, what does it look like on the chart? Well, it's way down here, but you know that there's still a considerable amount of time value in here, and that's what's going to collapse today. So we go to the Analyze tab and we look at extrinsic. This is anything in the money has intrinsic value, but anything out of the money doesn't have any intrinsic value. This only has extrinsic, which is time value. And this amount here, which is almost equal, that's midpoint here between the 650 and the 990, is 820. It's all extrinsic value, all time value. And that's going to just collapse today, provided we don't go in the money. All right, next up, Netflix. Okay, we have a target set here. We're way out of our range here for our iron condor that we did back here. So that one didn't work out. Well, we still have another week on it, so let's not panic. It's only an simulated trade anyway. Do we have anything for a moment or a directional trade? Nope. Nothing yet. Price line. Oh, yeah. Price line. You know, this is looking desirable right now. Like I feel like I missed something here. But we're going to wait. We got so many other things going on. Kind of stretched out. Look at the Russell. Man, jeez. Make up your mind, man. Okay, SPX, or the S&P 500. Whop. Yeah. Tell me about it. Are we in a downtrend? We come up here and then back down again. Still in with a purple line up here. I would say we're in a downtrend. And but nothing here for right now. Tesla. We are in Tesla right now, and we're just about at the money. We're at our shorts at 210. We're at 209.85. Well, why does it say in the money back here? It should not be saying that. What are you saying? 210. Okay. So are we going to move down here? No. 209.84 is the last. Huh. That's pretty strange. Huh. Well, I don't have an explanation for that off the top of my head. Sometimes there's just nothing in my head. I was talking to my daughter last night, and she was talking about, well, she has a stepdaughter that is going to have a baby today, going in to be induced, and I guess I'm going to be a step-great-grandfather for the third time. So we were talking about her children when they were born, and she says, yeah, Dad, you did this and you did that. And I did? Well, yeah, I just kind of vaguely remember that. So that's why, if it seems like as though I may be a little confused or don't know what I'm talking about, that's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. Anyway, I forgot what I was going to say. See what I mean? All right, let's move on to Visa and wrap this thing up for today. Visa, are we topping out here? Who knows? We don't know. We don't know where the market's going to go. How are we looking right now? We're down to 28. So I think when I first opened this up, we were at 35. Doesn't usually mean anything, but it's going to be a fun day nonetheless, I'm sure. Market's very volatile. The VIX is at 1853. I'll take a look at a chart over there. Yeah, pretty wild here, pretty wild. We got a ways to go to reach where we were in October, and I'm hoping that we move up there because Costco has a little bit of positive delta and everybody else is negative, so I'm hoping the VIX moves up, the market moves down, and we can take it all to the bank. That's it for today. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day and happy trading.